Hi and welcome to this Blueprint Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through gold as we are looking at the levels ahead of the FOMC rate decision this evening. Now, the Federal Reserve are highly anticipated to hike interest rates to 50 basis points, but I think this is going to be one of the most crucial events of the year, and coming towards the end of the year now, it's going to set us up for what could potentially happen going into next year. And the Federal Reserve have really been pushing the opportunity to bring the pace of rate lower, so they're really looking to slow the tightening cycle now. And we recently saw some CPI data yesterday which kind of confirmed that the Fed's decision tonight could be backed up by data. Now, Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, is usually quite a cautious person and does usually say, well, we're going to let the data lead us. And, he often says that it is subject to change, things like that. So he can be very open to coming back to different ideas. And you can see here what I've got here on the screen actually at the moment is the current inflation rate. We've come from the 9.1% down to the 7.1% this year. However, it's still very high. If I just go to a 10-year plot, you can see here, this is tradingeconomics.com, by the way, if you want to go and check that out, that the Fed's goal really is this 2% level through here. If I actually, let me just change the colour of that because you can't really see that. The 2% is the goal for the Federal Reserve. So really speaking, we are still very high above this area. So I don't think they're going to completely slow down the pace of tightening to, let's say, 25 basis points. I think they still need to hike. And another important thing that we're going to be looking at this evening is what the Federal Reserve looks at when it comes to the sort of dot plot, or basically the economic projections. Will we see them be higher in terms of, are they going to hike rates further? So we had projections previously of around about 4.6% to 4.8%. Now it's looking like we're going to see a move towards 5%, maybe even 5.1%. So definitely something to check out here. And just to give a quick overview, Trading Economics has a load of other data as well you can take a look at and use for your analysis. But ultimately, what does it come down to? It comes down to what the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell says and how it will affect price. Now you can see today, look at today's candlestick. It's like a small doji candlestick. So gold has been waiting for this news all day. We haven't really seen any particular movement. In fact, if I just go to the hourly time frame, you can see that I've mapped out today's price action, and we've been trading between the 1813 handle and the 1804. So for the price of gold, that price action there is not very big at all. So expecting a breakout here. Now, if the Federal Reserve come to talk about slowing down the pace of tightening and slowing it down further to accompany the data that's just been released, then I think the dollar could really have a poor performance this evening. And if it does have a poor performance, gold could trade through these 1813 highs, potentially into the 1824 highs, and even further than that, because if we take in consideration what happened on the CPI day today, we rallied 432 pips. Now, if I was to rally 432 pips there, we'd be very much closer to the 1850 handle than we would sort of the lower handles below. Now, obviously, with events like this, we don't know what's going to happen, so we have to talk about the opposite effect. Even though it's highly anticipated, maybe the CPI data gave people chance to position ahead of the meeting. Maybe they use the CPI as a certainty that the Federal Reserve will slow the pace to 50 basis points, which means that today could be priced in. And if it is, and the dollar does begin to strengthen again, then if price trades through the 1803 lows, then the market could come back down to the $1,800 area or even lower towards this trend line support, where we could see buying then step back into the market. But if I just zoom out here, you can see that long-term trend line coming through there on the price of gold, which could have an effect. So gold going to be one to watch. I think sticking on your hourly time frame is definitely one to consider, you know, looking for opportunities. If price can trade through these levels, we'll get some interesting opportunities, I think, ahead of us going into tomorrow. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this video update. Keep safe if you're trading today. Low risk moves or low risk opportunities only, and yeah, hopefully you have a good trading day, and I will speak to you in the next video. Remember, if you want to check out some more videos, head over to the YouTube page, subscribe to the channel if you like the information that you see, and remember, give this video a thumbs up, really helps us going forward. So thank you very much. Speak to you in the next video.